these two short letters, and we learned again some positives and negatives regarding trampoline parks. Just a reminder, we're here on the matrix, source 3. You should have your matrix out as well. You have already completed this work, hopefully, before you watch this video. So you are either adding to or making adjustments to your matrix if you feel necessary. So we're going to start right up here at the top. We're not really too worried about who they're from, but we want to know the information provided. So we start off here and we know that this little girl, Elizabeth, went to a party and she broke her leg. And the doctor said that it's going to be in a cast. So we're going to come down here to this box where we will begin, and we are going to jot down that idea. So wearing a cast / broken leg. That was mentioned in paragraph 15. Now, if we continue, we see that it also talks about wearing this cast down here again in paragraph 16, we're reminded. So I'm going to go ahead and add 15 and paragraph 16. So let's go back to paragraph 16 now, where we learn a little bit more about what happened. There were people not following the rules. She was there minding her own business. We learned that some bigger kids came running across the mat. They were not following rules. They tried to get them to stop, but it didn't matter. So we need to add down here under source 3 that people won't or don't follow the rules. That was mentioned again, paragraph 16. We learned that she got an injury, but that's kind of personal to her. I guess that we could mention that perhaps in our essay, like for example, Elizabeth, who attended a party, and we could mention these things that happened. For our matrix, I'm just going to leave this here. The last thing that I remember reading is this part. She flew up into the air and landed hard. So again, it does support, even though it's specific to her, it does support that you can fall off a trampoline and injure yourself. That was from paragraph 16. So now we're going to move this text down just a little bit so that we can focus here now on this section. And we know that this is where the little girl who was having the party sends a letter to her friend Elizabeth to kind of tell her that she's sorry this happened. So there are some more positives that I see here. So we're going to jump up here to this box. And we know that the first thing we read was that they had amazing fun. Again, we see that keyword popping up in source 2, now again in source 3. And that was from paragraph 18. We continued on into paragraph 19. Right here we were learning about an obstacle race, nets to climb, places to dodge stuff, even hide and seek. We even learned about the foam pit and then that rope swing and jumping into the pit. So we wrote here that you had other activities available at the trampoline park. So now we need to add those to our matrix. There's an obstacle course, paragraph 19, hide and seek. Oops, would help if I spelled it correctly. That was also mentioned in paragraph 19. And then the last one, the rope swing and foam pit. And that was also mentioned in paragraph 19. So that wraps up today's writing lesson. We have this portion now for source 1, 2, and 3 completed on our matrix. Tomorrow, which is Friday, we'll go through and discuss the big ideas. Make sure you guys read the directions carefully tomorrow. I want you to go through before you watch the video and think about the big ideas. Just a reminder, when we're thinking about the big ideas, we're looking at some of this information we've included on our matrix to determine kind of like, it's almost like the main idea. What were some major points? You want to think, what could I imagine myself writing an entire paragraph about? You want 2 to 3 big ideas to support keeping trampoline parks open, and 2 to 3 big ideas supporting keeping them closed. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.